Hey, good afternoon, YouTube. So I've been working on the concrete patch that I put on my media room floor here. This is where there was a large crack along the edge of the flooring where it meets up with the sliding glass door. I've let the concrete cure quite a while now, and I've been working on sanding it smooth or flush with the level of the floor, because the floor is kind of unlevel and I left the concrete a little bit high. There's a little bit of a lip there, and what I've been using is one of these carbide rasps, and I have one of those in my Craftsman multi-tool, and these things work really well. They're just the right size for sanding this concrete down without getting too far onto the existing slab. And the other nice thing, these things don't kick up any dust. If you watch here, you can see there's powder on the floor, but it doesn't kick any dust up in the air. And then you just come back with a vacuum, and you can just suck that dust right up and just keep going until you get these edges here. Like you can see over here, I haven't started working on this section, so I've got to bring this down so it's flush here, and then blend the edge in there, as you can see. So I've got a little more work to do because there's about 6 feet of this patching that I put in. There is a little bit of color difference. You can probably see in the camera the new concrete still got a bit of a gray tint to it, where the older concrete is lighter. But I think my colored sealer or tinted sealer will go over that and do a pretty good job of hiding that. Yeah, I've got to do a little bit more. And then the other thing that's really handy here, this is a little carbide scraper that you can get in here, because some of this staining here, the mastic remover doesn't really get some of this stuff out, so you kind of have to get some of these little deeper cracks here. The carbide scraper works. Yeah, I thought I'd show you the progress on the floor here. It's just taking a little time to get it in there. The nice thing is no cracks. I've got just a nice solid concrete patch there, and I think once I get the sealer on there, you probably won't be able to tell that it was ever patched. Might be a slight different color there, but other than that, I think it'll come out pretty good. Yeah, I'll maybe show you what it looks like when I get everything done. Then I've got to come back and clean up all of the mastic remover. You can see there's a lot of the mastic remover got spread all over from the mopping, that I figure I would get the floor all cleaned up, and then I'll come back once I'm done and then start working my way up the walls. Because everything you do on the floor splashes on the walls, so I don't want to spend any time cleaning above the floor until I get the floor done. And then you can work your way up, get the walls ready, cleaned up, and then I can paint the walls. That's the next step after I get the floor done. And then I gotta do the ceiling too. I want to get the floor all sealed up so that if I do drip any paint when I'm painting, the sealer will keep the paint from soaking into the bare concrete. If you have any suggestions or questions about that, post up in the comment section below the video description. And as always, thanks for watching. See ya.